Hello, my name is Mausam, and I'm on this amazing journey in the hotel business in the area of sales and marketing for over 2 decades. You may visit my LinkedIn page to know more details about me. In the earlier part, I had covered details about the different departmental formats in the hotel, the role of sales and marketing in the hotel, what kind of career goals do they have, and what are the perks of the job. So now we're going to start with the part two, and here we go.
In the earlier session, I had covered the traditional hotel departmental format, explained the role of the sales and marketing department in a hotel, what kind of goals do they have. And in this session, we will cover how did the sales role really evolve over a period of time, where are we now in the modern era, and how is the setup in a hotel that we currently follow. I'm going to use some illustrations and examples to take you through this journey. In the earlier days, a traveler who needed to hunt for lodging options had to look at the telephone directory to find some options or land up at the lodging option directly, talk to the front desk person and find a room for himself. Now think about this from the hotel's point of view. The hotel had to only maintain one or two channels of communication to find a customer. They had to be visible with a large signage on the side of the road so that people would not miss them, or they would have to get themselves listed in a telephone directory so that a seeker could find them. As things evolved further, there came travel agencies who used to then cater to the tourists, and then tourists would refer to travel agencies to make their travel arrangements, and businessmen would talk to their business house secretaries to make their travel arrangements, and yet some would still land up unreserved or unplanned at the airport or a railway station seeking for an accommodation in the city that they have landed at. Now, if you look at the hotel format, this is when the salesperson's role started to evolve gradually because he had to maintain channel of communication with the travel agency, with the business houses, and also network in the with the right places in the railway stations, in the bus stops, and the airports, so that he could get customers. Besides being present in the telephone directory and having a large signage as it was earlier required. Therefore, the number of channels of communication to find customers increased and the salesperson's role became more complicated. So now one person possibly couldn't do the job and two more people had to be added. Going forward, once internet came into our lives, things started to become a little more complex. Now, people were also seeking information from the internet. And while tourists and businessmen, they themselves were seeking information from the internet, travel agencies also were seeking information from the internet. So now the salesperson had to handle one more channel of communication. And here he had to be particular that his communication was clearer because the communication for a tourist was going to be very different from a communication for a businessman, which means that the place where a businessman would search accommodation could be different from place whereas tourists would search accommodation in an internet. So let's see how does it look today. For a hotel salesperson, he has to manage a lot of avenues to find customers. And I've just mentioned about 8 of them here, starting from the global distribution system, which was traditionally made by the airlines for them to make ticketing seamless across the globe, but also has hotels listed in them, to online travel agencies such as Booking, Expedia, Make My Trip, to search engines such as Google, Trivago, to individual business travelers, traders, professionals who are constantly making their own arrangements, to large corporate houses who take combined decision and make travel policies for the entire system, to offline travel agencies which existed from a long time, to the segment of meeting customers and associations, to another big segment of leisure travelers who are seeking different experiences when they travel as families, couples, or solo. So, the sales manager today has to primarily be looking at multiple avenues, and yet there are some avenues where there is a mediator involved in making travel decisions, such as the corporate house or the offline travel agency, and there are those where the customer themselves are deciding what they want to do and where they want to travel. The more of that we will handle as we go along. Therefore, segmentation became very important for correct identification of avenues. We created two different buckets, a B2B or a business to business bucket, a B2C or a business to customer bucket. In the business to business bucket, we kept those avenues that could be easily approached and handled by the hotel sales team, and in B2C, we kept those avenues which the sales team cannot reach out to because they are invisible customers. They could be sitting anywhere in the world, booking at any time, or looking for availability at any part of the day. Thus, the hotel sales team handles the B2B channels, and the B2C channel it handled by the revenue and distribution team. Now, this could also differ hotel to hotel, but the revenue and distribution team is responsible to make sure that availability and rates are in parity across own websites and all the other third-party websites which could be listed even in different languages, so that the customer finds availability whenever he wants to book. The revenue and distribution team also works very closely with the marketing team so the content that is available on these websites are up to date and appeals to the customer who the hotel is targeting. So overall, you saw that how from a simple one or two avenues to find customers, today it has become a little more diverse and complicated, and yet it can be handled so well if the avenues can be placed in right buckets and we know who will handle what and make them responsible for that. That brings us to the end of this series. Please remember, hospitality sales and marketing career is very fulfilling for the diverse exposure and versatility that it offers. It's best for those who love to be amongst people and genuinely believe in service. Thank you.